This next song is a classic of, well, it's an old jazz song really, but the Dixieland bands love to do this. And I was quite happily surprised not that long ago to find out that Ray really likes Dixieland as I do. And you used to go see a Dixieland band downtown. You told me about that. Tell me again.
Well, when I moved as a 16-year-old downtown with my mom, of course, we'd get out on the streets and get into trouble, but I would always sneak into clubs to see bands play music. And one of my favorite spots was the Cafe Prague on Bishop Street, which was a lovely little bohemian cafe with all great music all the time. You could see Karen Young and those folks from back in the day there, and every week was a Dixieland band, and I never missed it. I was always the youngest in the crowd by probably 40 years, but I loved it.
Well, I've mentioned this before, but my mother's favorite music was Dixieland, and so we grew up listening to it. And believe it or not, I went to see Louis Armstrong when I was in junior high school. And I can't believe that. I can't believe that I saw Louis Armstrong. But I've been a big fan of his for years. And, of course, all those other guys. There's so many of them. There's Jelly Roll Morton, and there's Kid Ory. And I can hear my mom saying, "Listen to the clarinet." She loved the clarinet. I went to see, with my mom, in the 80s, I went to see Monty Sunshine. He was a British clarinet player. And she told me that he had elbow trouble. And I said, "What's that?" And she went,
"Oh, that kind of elbow trouble."
I think I told that story before. Anyway, this is called the Sheik of Araby, and this, I'm guessing that this was famous around the time of Rudolph Valentino, when there were all those movies about the desert and the sheiks, and some of that I think came about because of the opening of King Tut's tomb. King Tutankhamun was his name.
That's right.
Was that 1922? I think they opened up his tomb, something like that. It's called the Sheik of Araby, and it's got some nice lyrics. I'm the Sheik. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I'm the Sheik of Araby. Your love belongs to me. At night when you're asleep, into your little tent I'm gonna creep. The stars that shine above will light our way to love. You'll rule this land with me, 'cause I'm the Sheik of Araby. At night when you're asleep, into your little tent I'm gonna creep. The stars that shine above will light our way to love. You'll rule this land with me, 'cause I'm the Sheik of Araby. You'll rule this land with me. Why? Because I'm the Sheik of Araby.